Hello everybody, thanks for watching our new video. We are the Piano Solutions workshop, and I want to tell you about history that I experience in my business, and it concerns player system. Because as you remember, I do a lot of restoration on the pianos, but that was the part of my experience. Honestly, it's about live performance player system. First, when I heard it, I was really shocked about the quality of this system. This system enabled to play back identically like a musician playing it. And that was my inspiration. I love this system, and I want to install it to enjoy it, not only by myself, and let the people experience it. Live performance now, it's the system that bought by Stanway, and they name it Stereo. But originally it was live performance designed by Wayne Stankey, one of the greatest engineer and designer in reproducing systems. Of course, when I start to install this system, right away you have to create some tool, some new technology, how to install it. Because don't forget that if the piano that we restore got 12,000 parts, that's extra 10, maybe 1,000 parts. And it has to be precision match to your keys, to your action. Anyway, I start to develop the certain tool, and one of them solve not a problem, but just make it uniform and create some kind of comfortable work. I want to explain how this system works a little bit. Wayne Stankey designed this incredible system. This is solenoid, and the plunge that goes inside, that's what operates. Of course, it's just only visual, but the most important what's happened, of course, in software and how it's operated is probably only Wayne Stankey. He knows how to do it. But we are just basically technical things do. Anyway, this plunge that's supplied with the kit goes like 90 pieces. And the 90 pieces of these nylon tips, you have to put them on a certain distance. It means this distance supposed to be same on the 88 pieces, and it's a little bit complicated every time you screw it, and it's already easy here, but in when the new it's a little bit heavy, you have to use the wrench, and it's a little complicated. That's why I designed this tool. As you see, it's a little bit complicated, but it works perfect for these purposes. You see, there is the place where I place the plunge, and I can lock it with a rubber here, lock it. But right away when I lock it, you see it's sliding the gauge. How it works, when my tip that I'm going to screw it get to desired position, it's pushing this lever, and you see right away the meter goes on the side. And the way I did two red lines, that when it gets to desired position, it goes to the second line. As you see, it works like this. And of course, we got here, I'm already put on the screwdriver, but it's a store, this range here. You see, it's like this. When I need it, I put it on the screwdriver and put the plunge here, and then I just start to screw it. As you see, when it goes closer, when it touches it, you see how far it goes. I'm going a little bit far. And now, you see, by hands, I can put it on the same position. And the next one goes the same way. 88 times, and all my plunges gonna be at the same position. It is very important. Actually, as you see, it's a beautiful tool. All my tool, I make it nice. And I tell you the funny story about this tool. once I get some person who worked for Boeing company, and he stay in the front of my shelf where I put my devices, and I came and asked him, what do you think? He told me, Gene, you know what? I don't know what this tool doing, but I want to have it in my house. I don't know why, because it's beautiful. And that was the best thing that I heard from anybody, especially from the scientist, from engineer, he loves this tool. And I'm, of course, suggest to you, if you make the tool for yourself, always make it nice, because once it's nice, you love it and you work nicely. Anyway, that was one problem in the process of installation. Then when you already install the plunges, you need a final adjustment. And as you see this tool that really sensitive to the height, like I want to show you, once the plunge is staying underneath, and the ball, once the ball touch the plunge, you see, it's right away my lever lift like this. It means this tool, you slide it on the keypad, and once you get to the plunge is a little bit lower, and once it touch it, you see I can do the final adjustment. And another tool that use in this process, that's a special clamps or whatever, you can name them pliers. You see, the tip is here, that it's hold the plunge like this. Why I need the plunge like this? Because when I lift or low the tip, I need the plunge to be hold in the position like that. You see, that's what it is. And this tool, again, it slides between the plunges to the back row of the plunges on the keypad. Yeah, basically, you see, all these tools that I create just right away put you on a more comfortable position and more consistent work. Beside this, it's a lot of things you have to be aware of. It's like electrical things, all these connections that you have to make it good. But at least, I want to share with you several tools that really help you to work on the player systems, especially on a live performance. Of course, it's a little bit in the past already, but I like to share with you at least to approach how to deal with the certain things when you encounter certain just like or challenge certain things, that at least you know that you just right away have to design the certain tool, and that's, as you see, was designed and it worked perfectly. Now, since it's already just sold to Stanway, we of course just looking for some other things, and we just appreciate that we had a chance to work on the one of the best system that ever been designed. Thanks for watching. All the best.